Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to...
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She was just good at casting a spell. No wonder I've never heard of her.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said the single greatest Depulso master of all time. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll...
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound interesting at all. Stop lying to yourself.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
What's up, Jessica? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Accio. Thank you. Probably boom, done. Well, no, it's not quite. It's almost like Link. Yeah. Yep.
I'm beginning to wonder if I have a family this week.
Switch reset everything. Good to know. That's the last of them. Seems I was about to
Easy.
It is wrong. I wonder if I can see this.
Well, I don't find herbology the least bit amusing. I've been smacked in the face twice now by a bouncing bowl, and garlic didn't do a thing.
I wonder.
Revelio.
That's good. Move out my way, you stupid fucking Hufflepuff.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course, but not for free. That wasn't easy.
Of course, I'd pay anything. Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
I'm gonna go talk to Sebastian, and I'm gonna do the other side quest that girl want me to do with her. Jesus Christ, I got a lot of side quests to do. Yeesh.
Message from Senator Bennett.
Revelio.
Ah, so that's an even bigger challenge. Alright, let's go speak to Sebastian. Go speak to Sebastian and Ominous. And then I'm gonna wait, before I go speak to them, hold on. I'm gonna go to my room of requirements so I can figure out what that gear piece is, and if it's a better than what I have, I'll use it. Ah, it is. Thank you, Jess. Okay.
I don't agree with him politically any more than you do, but I'm afraid you've got a lot to learn about politics, Victoria. His only chance of winning this election is to destroy me. Yeah, it looks like the honorable judges have marked her a smear campaign. What are you ready to do? Sure, it's going to be better than the
You should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Missouri knows that the better. And then he proved it. He started trouble. I didn't start the trouble, he did. All right. At least talk to Jan. Find out where you can please.
I'm also gonna try and complete that. I'm also gonna try and complete the assignment I have, where it says this one. I also gotta complete the assignment so that I can learn flip though, because with this character I'm gonna try and like learn every single spell and complete every single side quest. So yeah. This will be my character where I'm gonna try and like collect everything.
How about outside? Could anyone have seen him use the ladder? And even the town drunk was said that. Oh, it's almighty.
Revelio.
Same with me with this game. I beat the game, but I didn't collect all the spells and stuff. So, and also I got the good ending. I want to get the dark wizard.
Anything to do with the dark should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
By the way, in case you wonder, Ominous is blind.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Oh man, Ominous got to see the cool thing where a statue attacks the person. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do that. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so I gotta make those plans. Let's go back to my room. I gotta wait 9 minutes for the mandrake to be ready. So, by the time I finish the side quest, it should be ready. So yeah, by the time I finish this side quest, it should be ready.
Hey Riley.
So we're gonna travel to Hogsmeade.
Tim said that you can meet with me like a lesson.
That way I can get this side quest.
Right, in about an hour or so.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Hello, Hamora.
have a problem. Not quiet enough.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
You will suffer. No!
Confringo. Defendo. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
How long for a bacon and mushroom?
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I won't rest until...
Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by...
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What's up, Beastosaurus? How are you?
God. Aloha Mora.
I'm good as well, thanks for asking.
Revelio.
Okay, I will reveal that once I go back to my room of requirement. Which I'll be going to after I finish doing these side quests, and also like, I'm just looking around because you know in this game, like you gotta make like you need a lot of money and everything to buy potions, the stuff to craft your potions, the stuff to craft things you need. Like it's very very grindy.
The dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
So right now I have like no full-on plan on to like what side quest I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna do this one first because it's the one I came over here to do.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Alright, so yeah, let's do this one first. And then we're gonna do the, and then I'm gonna go back to my
Who lived here, I wonder?
house of requirements. Well, room of requirement. So I can get what I need. So I can learn flip though.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the hall clumps and the box collections. That's all the hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio.
Hopefully this be a peaceful area where it's like peaceful side quests where there's like no enemies, but I highly doubt that.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or...
Boom.
That's a close one.
Jesus, I thought I was gonna die.
Revelio.
Man, we used up all my health potions. I'll just have to craft some more. No big deal.
Revelio.
Okay, the squirrel is not magical.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Alright. So now we go talk to her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Revelio. Accio.
Flying pages be a pain to try and catch.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
If you work all day with your hands, you're no better than a model. And let the easy.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Now let's go complete this side quest.
Hello? Is something...
Mostess.
I'll keep an eye out.
I skipped that because I completed that one before.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. It sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Some of the dialogues I will be skipping because I've seen them. If you want to watch them, watch my first time when I played it. That's not named anything, which is when I was a Ravenclaw.
An intruder!
You will regret coming.
Are you quite finished?
That didn't even touch me. Okay.
Enjoy suffering, do you? What? Hello?
Incident. There you go. Places.
You'll pay for that hideous distraction. One less human. How nice of you. That's quite enough of that. I won't.
Stupid one. Incendio.
You won't get away with that. When are you going to give up?
Such arrogance.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Confringo.
There's a grapple.
Also. Incendio. Depulso. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it. Over here. How did you do that? I won't rest. Oh, you think you're so clever. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
blood's on Ranrock's hands. One camp down, one more to go.
Jesus, they wasn't trying to go down without a fight, was they?
How nice of you to stop by. Such arrogance. One less human to worry about. I won't rest until you're dead. Defender. Your little magistrate's punches back me. Move them a coward. Someone been taken out. No!
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Mom already out here, might as well try to find her husband as well.
I do.
This looks intriguing.
Incendio. Confringo. Confringo.
Wouldn't jump. I'm not sure Madam Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Nothing to poach in. It's like a quiet night.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
But I was her brother, my bad.
How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely. Oh, I do...
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Didn't I do that? But I guess it didn't count. Fuck.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
In and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Revelio.
It sucks how I can't get no cotton candy.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. The lot of it was... Must have... All used...
I can imagine.
No, Anna.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. This is, well, I'd say you can't even afford. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Any who oppose Renrock is the student from the town.
You'll pay for that, idiot! Dead. Taken. I hate this. Good for you.
What an unfortunate...
Revelio.
Why have you not run away?
Your spells glance off at me. No! I will make I won't rest until...
I shall have been free.
Poachers. Conniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
You've nowhere to hide! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Accio. Glaciers. Accio.
Is that meant to be an attack of some sort? Ridiculous!
You just got lucky!
I think not. Rookwood, don't go down easy.
Hold still!
I won't go down as easy. Confringo, started an attack. Good for you.
Hello, Hamura.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Now, I'm only trying to help. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Hogsmeade, here I come.
Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed her alive.
Oh, perish the thought. Thank Merlin you were able to save her in time. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Revelio. Seems that's off limits to me. Revelio. Appears I won't be going up there. Aloha Mora. I can't go up there. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
For those of you guys that don't know, and are a fan of Harry Potter, this is the Chamber of Secrets. Unfortunately, I can't access it, but yeah.
Revelio.
Oh, how fun a slide! You must try it.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Now, look at that. You're a natural.
Revelio. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Solving a riddle that I mentioned, and then not telling me the other.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brogborough, past the river.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? You've been in a fight.
This be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Little moon calf, half home, eh? Much too slow. Was that your best? How did you do that? I will make you pay.
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Confringo! Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
What do we have here? This looks like trouble.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Defender! Confringo!
Nice.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Over here!
Nice try! Defender! Places! Defender!
Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it.
What will we find in here? Confringo! It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
You only have Revelio. Hello, Hamura.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Revelio.
You haven't had much of a stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner holds us for you are
Defenders.
enjoy suffering, do you? You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
How to open it?
Defeated our encampment in the town.
What's down there?
Losing your stride.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock.
I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio. Revelio. Tremendo. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio. 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 Confringo.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
That was meant for me. I won't rest. I hate that! It is not quite. I will make you pay.
I'll get away with that.
Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard...
Thank you, Keith.
Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Good for you.
A pristine night.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I meet.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I know it is nearly impossible to contain your excitement at a moment like this, but keep steady. Gentle adjustments. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what happened. I noticed him reading a letter, and...
Just I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Also.
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Defender. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Also. Levioso.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Nat. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Repulsor. Revelio. Accio.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Accio.
Divorso.
Accio.
Divorso.
Accio.
Divorso.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
I dream of making Divorso.
Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Confringo.
Accio. It's no Dallas.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Oh, this is almost too easy.
Accio.
Confringo. Confringo. Aloha Mora.
hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Hello, Hamora.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! Look alive! How did that? Levioso! How's the view? I'm going to enjoy it.
No, you can't win. Confringo! Oh, at least give it a bit of effort.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
He is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time petting the things.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora.
You're going home in a wooden box! Someone messing about? Do you really think you can Levioso?
Pay for that. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
Levioso!
Stop that! Accio! Confringo!
Levioso!
Confringo! I plan to make Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Confringo!
Hello, Hamura.